Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and today I had a special request from one of my subscribers for Red White Blue Racing, and I've done a video on running a race some time ago, but they asked me, can I show how we do the qualifying for the race? So I thought, let's take a few minutes and let's run just the qualifying. So I'm not going to write everything down like I would for the race. I just want to show how we do the qualifying. So for qualifying, you use the events guide booklet that comes with the game, and it has the race week procedures. So the first thing we have to do, we get the boards out, and I shuffled the deck already. And so the next thing is we have to create a TV list. So we take the two metallic dice and we roll them. I'll bring my list down here a little bit. We roll them and we get 6. So there's going to be 6 TV drivers for this event. So we take the top 6 cards right here and we keep them in order. This is important, so I'm going to put them right here for a minute. So Danica is the first one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. My cards are wanting to fall over. 5 and 6. Okay, that is the 6 TV drivers. Now the next thing we have to do, the yellow cards represent those. So we got to find these and replace the 6 white cards with the 6 yellow cards. So I'll do that real quick. Okay, so as you can see, here's the yellow cards. I need them off the board. That's why they're over here. But I wanted to show they're in the same order. Danica, David Gilliland, Clint Boyer, Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, Kevin Harvick. Now we can take these and set them off to the side because you won't use these the rest of this game for this race. We'll use these. Okay, the next one is, we did that. So now we have to go on the race week TV chart. So that's the race week TV list chart, and we roll for each one of these to see what they're going to do and where they're going to be put in position at. So we roll the red, white, and the blue die, and we may not use the blue die. So we have the red, the white, and we keep the blue die for position. So we're going to roll, and the red die is the 10 digit. So first is Danica, and she's considered a gold driver here. So we roll 56. So we look on here at 56. Hot week and hot lamps. Placement B plus a performance chip. Gold driver placement A. She's considered gold. So she goes in placement A, and the 2 puts her in that position right there. And she gets a performance chip, and the performance chips are these little blue chips. So we put that on her, and that helps her during the race. Okay, now we do the rest of the drivers. So we got Gilliland. He rolls 22. 22 is a TV event X. So now we have to find TV event X, which is on this table, and we roll again. And we get 54. Crew reorganization produces improved performance. Placement B plus a performance chip. So again, he goes in placement B. So we come back over here, and in the book, it tells us what placement B is. A trophy driver gains a blue die position in the top group. A non-trophy driver gains the next position in the bottom group. Well, he's a trophy driver right there. So he gains the position, and the position number's 1. So he goes in here. So these 2 spots are already taken now for qualifying. So he had a great lap. Okay, next one, Clint Boyer. So we roll his. He gets 52. 52, new sponsor for this race. Extra publicity, placement C. Trophy driver gains blue die position in middle group. Non-trophy driver placed at top of bubble stack. Okay, He's a trophy driver. He goes in the middle group. It's position 5 and it's odd. So that's where he's at. Boyer's qualified in 17th place. All right, here comes Kyle Busch. Kyle gets 26. 26. Hot week and hot laps. Placement A plus a performance chip. So he gets, oh yeah, Gilliland had a performance chip too. Kyle, who is a gold trophy, he gets the pole and a performance chip. So he's our pole sitter. So he had the hot week, hot laps. Okay, now we have Michael McDowell. He gets 11. TV event X. So we roll again. And TV event X is 45. 45. New paint scheme for car gets TV time. Placement C. So we go back again. Placement C. Trophy driver in the middle group. It's odd 5. So we would put him at even 5. Okay. And last is Kevin Harvick. Harvick gets 64. 64. Suspension problems during qualifying. Placement D. Trophy driver placed in bubble stack. If he was a non-trophy driver, he would have failed. So then we create what's called the bubble stack. And I'm just going to keep the bubble stack right here. Well, I'll keep it over here somewhere. Yeah, over here. I'll keep, that's the bubble stack. So he's the first car in the bubble stack. Okay, so that took care of the TV driver. So Harvick didn't have a good, he's going to have a poor starting position. All right, next thing we do is now that the drivers are done, we go to step 3. Step 3, we have to determine which drivers had fast qualifying. So we roll the 2 metallic dice again. It's going to tell us who had fast week. So how many drivers? So we get 7 drivers. So we take the top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. My cards are not wanting to stack up very nice. They're getting used. I've used them several times. Okay, so these are the 7 drivers, and I kept them face down because that's the way they came off the deck. Okay, so now we start revealing them. Okay, let's see what he is. Whoops. First driver, Carl Edwards. He's a gold driver. Highest available position, so he goes into 4th. Next driver, Regan Smith. He is a non-trophy driver. So he goes next position in the bottom group. So this starts over here, we start the bottom group. Okay, so that's actually 20th place right there. All right, next up, Tony Stewart. He's a silver. Highest available position in top group. So Tony Stewart's 5th. Next up, Suarez, non-trophy, bottom group. Bronze trophy for Matt DiBenedetto. Highest position in the middle group. He's in 8th place. And Dale Earnhardt, silver. He takes the 6th place. And Brian Vickers, he goes in the bottom group. Okay. So that's your drivers that had fast week. Now we got to see who had slow weeks. And we get 7 drivers. So we're going to take our stack, count out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now these 7 drivers had slow weeks. So they didn't do very good. Okay. So he's a non-trophy. He fails to qualify. So Rudiman's out. So I'm going to put him on this stack of drivers that's already out. So he's out. Bronze. Next in the bubble stack. So he goes under Harvick. Okay, next. Silver. Next in the bubble stack. So all these guys, they're going to be down in this bottom group. Montoya doesn't qualify. He didn't have a trophy. Haley doesn't qualify. Bronze, he goes in the bubble stack. So we got to keep all these in order. And silver, bubble stack. Okay, so none of the gold drivers showed up in a slow week. Okay, everybody else just had an uneventful qualifying week. So now we start placing everybody. So we go gold trophy, highest in the top group. So Kurt Busch gets the last top group spot. Next up, Bobby Labonte. He goes in the bubble stack. Oops. Next up, gold trophy, Johnson. Well, he has to go into the middle group now because the top group's already full. Chris Buescher with a bronze. He goes in the bottom group, so I'm starting to build the bottom group. Another bronze, Ambrose. Another bronze, Reagan. Oops. Another bronze, Stenhouse. Here's a silver. Silver's going the highest position in the middle group, so he goes here. Sorry. Another silver, Kyle Larson. A gold, Joey Logano. A bronze, he goes in the bottom group. Silver, Ryan Newman. Silver, Ryan Blaney. Gold, Denny Hamlin. Bronze, he goes in the bottom group. Gold, Chase Elliott. Bronze, bottom group. Bain, he doesn't qualify. Eric Jones doesn't qualify. Mark Martin, silver, he got the last in the middle group. So now Truex goes in the bottom group. Gordon goes in that bottom group. Ty Dillon doesn't qualify. I'm sorry. Ty Dillon, Eric Jones, Trevor Bayne, they should have all been in the bubble stack, so I'm putting them in that order. I was thinking of the bad week. Keselowski, bottom group. Dillon, bottom group. Allmendinger, bottom group. Biffle, bottom group. And Castle, bottom group. Okay, so far, that's 19th place. So we start with 20. So now we got to fill out the field. 20, 21, 22, 23, 27, 31. That's 35 drivers. And we meet 43. So 35. And up here at the top is 36. Now we use the bubble drivers. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. As you can see, all the trophy drivers are on. Eric Jones and Ty Dillon, they also did not qualify. That's the field. That's it. That's the qualifying. So we got Kyle Busch on the pole. There's 3 TV drivers did really well. The TV drivers actually did really well today, and 1 Harvick who didn't. And then we have the field is set, the top group, the middle group, and we have the bottom group. I always start them just like this. This whole thing is the bottom group all the way down through here. Then I would just take them with my race sheet, and I would list them right here, all 43 drivers. And I'd put my drivers from the TV list here. And right now, we didn't end up with anybody feuding or fuming for this qualifying, after the qualifying. Sometimes you will. But that's the end of qualifying. That's how we do it. So really, it's pretty simple once you kind of get used to it, but you just follow along with this book. It tells you exactly how to do it. So Red, White, and Blue Racing qualifying, that's how we set up for a race. And we'd be ready to go on any track that we're ready. It's all set up now. Well, I hope that helps. And hope you, if you're interested in this, hopefully it shows you how we set up for the qualifying for the race. So I think that's it for this. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. If you like the video, give me that thumbs up. It helps me. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Have a good one.